Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to our Wednesday night free necklace call. I love when it's my turn to get to do this call because it's so fun to share about everything I love about Park Lane. So thank you to everyone who's here live and for all of you that are watching later on the replay. I know life is crazy busy and you can't always be at everything live, and that is the beauty of virtual is you can always watch the replays later. So for those of you I don't know, my name's Carolyn Davis-Rohlin. I've been a stylist with Park Lane for 2 years, and I absolutely love it. Little bit about my story. I was with another jewelry company for almost 18 years, and they suddenly closed at the end of 2020. And I thought, well, I guess that's it. I guess I'm supposed to go sell houses or something. And I had some friends introduce me to Park Lane, and I thought, no, I'm done with that. I'm going to go sell houses. And at the time, I was working a full-time job as an accountant for an electrical company. And so I thought, I'm just going to go sell houses because I wanted, a second stream of income. I don't know if any of you are like me, but um, I just didn't want to have to depend on that office job. I'd only worked there for 3 years. And before that, I'd been fully self-employed. So I just never wanted to feel like they owned me. And once my other jewelry company went out of business, I felt like, oh my gosh, now they own me. Or they're like my only source of income. So I thought, well, I'll just become a real estate agent. But after looking at Park Lane and thinking about it for a few days, it kept me up at night. I was like, okay, I guess I'll get in. I'll give this a try, see how it goes. And then about 2 months in, it was going so well. I was like, I think it's time to quit my job. So now I'm not promising you that you could quit your job after starting this. And I'm not even suggesting that you want to quit your job. I meet women all the time that love their full-time jobs that have no desire to leave them. And that's totally okay. I would say 90% of the women on our team work a full-time job and they just like to do this on the side. Some of them do it for extra fun money. Some of them do it because they need some gap fillers. I mean, seriously, who couldn't use an extra $500 to $1,000 a month, like every month? Some just like it because we win so much free jewelry. And let me tell you, that is quite fun. And that's where I started. When I started, I thought, I'm just going to test this out. Maybe I'll win some free jewelry. And I was still going to go into real estate, but I dropped those classes because Park Lane was going so well. So on these calls, I usually love to share the 3 Ps of Park Lane, a little bit about the people, a little bit about the product, a little bit about the programs. And I try to do it in less than 20, 25 minutes, just because I know your time is valuable and you have other things you have to do tonight. So the people of Park Lane, they've been around for 67 years. So they're not some fly-by-night company that is here today and we don't know where they'll be tomorrow. The Levine family, it was a couple of teenage newlyweds that started it back in 1955. And then in the early 2000s, 3 of their kids bought it from them. And now their kids work in the home office. So it's a completely family owned and operated company. So I love that. When we go on trips, we get to like hang out with the owners, which is really cool. I love that Park Lane, the Levine family, they only keep 2% of the profit for themselves, and the rest they pour back into the programs. And that's why when I get to the part and talk about the programs and you think, how can they even afford to do that? Just remember that they have chosen to take a smaller piece of the pie so that they can impact more lives. So the product, I mean, hello, it's jewelry. I love it because you don't have to be a rocket scientist to sell it. If it's cute and it's priced right, women will buy it. And even what I have found about jewelry is it's recession proof. So I've been selling jewelry since my early 20s. And I signed up when the only 2 adjectives I knew were cute and pretty. I was like, she's wearing this. Isn't it cute? Isn't it pretty? People loved it. They bought it. And we have been through a couple different major things in the world as far as economic downturns. And usually during those times, my business goes up because people like to buy comfort purchases. I mean, when you're not buying a new house or you're not buying a new washer and dryer, you still need your eyeliner. You still want jewelry because it makes you feel pretty. And so I love that. I love that with our product line, it's kind of a semi-consumable product. Not that we're eating it or anything, but fashion is always changing. Women always want to look cute. There's never going to be a time, I don't know, unless the zombie apocalypse actually happens, like in whatever that show is. I don't think there's ever going to be a time when women are going to say, I don't want any more clothes and I don't want any more jewelry, because we always want, that cute updated look. And you can get that look with the same t-shirt by adding a necklace and some cute earrings. So I love that. I love that with Park Lane, we have a wide variety of jewelry choices. We have dainty delicates. We have career wear. We have a lot of designer inspired pieces. This piece that I'm wearing right here, I believe this is a Yerman inspired piece, and it's normally thousands of dollars. It's one of our style drops right now for like 25 bucks. So Park Lane, they're just amazing with their product line. We have gold, silver, rose gold, hematite. It's all electroplated. The quality standards are high. The guarantee is amazing. So when you're selling jewelry to your friends and family, if they ever have any problems with it, in the first 4 months, they could even break it themselves and Park Lane would replace it for free. Like they could run it over with their car and Park Lane would replace it for free. And after that, as long as it's still in the line, they'll still replace it for $10 plus shipping. So their guarantee is great. And we don't have to stock inventory. So if you've ever seen me or whoever your stylist is do shows, the jewelry she shows at those events, whether they're virtual or in person, that's her personal jewelry. She gets to wear that and use that. And then people order what they want and it ships straight to them. So we don't have to ship out the jewelry. We don't have to stock multiple items. We can just have what we like, show it, and then people place orders, which is super nice. So let's talk about the programs. That's our third P. This is my favorite part. In Park Lane, they totally spoil all three people. Who are the three people? They're our customers, our hostesses, and us as stylists. So like you, if you decided to become a stylist, they would totally spoil you as a stylist. For our customers, they always have a buy two, get four at half price sale. How many of y'all have shopped that? Even if you're watching this on the replay, raise your hand. Because it's such a fun sale. You only pay full price for the two least expensive items, and then you can get up to 4 items at half price that are more expensive. Who does that? Nobody does that. I like to compare that as like going into Dillard's or Macy's and buying 2 pairs of socks and then getting to pick out 4 designer handbags for half price. I mean, that would be crazy, but that is what our sale is. And when you're a stylist, you make commission off the full and the half price items. It's not like those are items you're not making money off of. That whole purchase becomes your net purchase and you make commission off of that. And then to sweeten the deal for our customers, Park Lane usually has an extra incentive. And I'm like, right now, it's even better than this, but we can pretty much bank on the fact that when our customers spend at least $90 with their full and half price items, they're at least going to be able to pick out one expensive item, anything up to $200 for only $30. So like tonight, I'm wearing the burgundy impression bracelet. These impression bracelets come in about 12 different colors that are in our main line. They retail for $182. But I always tell ladies, I would never let you pay $182 for this bracelet because they can usually get it for $30 with our customer sale. So on top of that, Park Lane does style drops. So this necklace I talked about earlier, the Yerman inspired one, this is called Ellie. They will periodically have super on-trend pieces that are deeply discounted. So even if this was in our main line, this would probably be like $180, $200 necklace. But it's a style drop right now. So with any $40 purchase, our customers can buy this for only $25. And it's a limited edition piece. Same with the earrings. I think the earrings are only $15 right now with a $40 purchase. And they're always doing that. They're always, aren't they, Amber? They're always dropping like these specialty colors of impression bracelets or specialty necklaces. And you're like, oh my gosh, I've got to have it. And that's what really keeps our business moving forward, because even if you're not doing a party, if you are active on social media, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, wherever your presence is, you can share stuff about your jewelry line, and women want to get in on the good deal, especially when it's an exclusive item like that. So that really just helps keep your business moving forward. And the customer sales totally work hand in hand with our hostess perks because that's the second person they spoil, our hostesses. My average hostess gets over $400 in free jewelry. And the way it works is Park Lane, when someone books a show with you, first of all, Park Lane always lets them get a thank you item, which is any one of our expensive items for only $30. Right now, they're letting our hostesses get two for $30 a piece. But the free credit, it's based off of a per order credit. It's not like how much did you sell. So when someone hosts a show with you, Park Lane is going to give her $20 in free jewelry for each friend that purchases on her show, even if that friend only spends $20. And I love that. So people aren't having to like prejudge how much their friends are going to spend. They can just say, come have a good time, whether it's on Facebook or in person. And then, so 5 orders would get the hostess $100 free. 9 orders would get the hostess $180 free. When we get to 10 orders, Park Lane doubles the per order credit to $40 and she gets $400 free. And there's no cap on that. So if she gets to 15 orders, that's $600 free. 20 orders, that's $800 free. I mean, it just seriously keeps going. I've had shows that I turned in where I cashed in over $1,600 in free jewelry, which sounds crazy, but oh, it's so fun. And the hostess gets 4 items at half price that you make commission off of because those are half price items. Those are commissionable for us. And there are 2 $50 awards that you can choose to incentivize her with. Oftentimes, I will give my hostesses $50 just for booking with me. Or I might offer her an extra $50 if she has 10 people on her live presentation. Or I might give her an extra $50 if she rebooks with me in the next year. You can choose how you want to use those extra $50 awards. And if you use them, you as the stylist just pay $10 a piece for them. Or you could sell them to your hostess. You could even say, hey, you can get this extra $50 for $10 if you want. So you have those tools there in your toolbox to use however it benefits your hostess the most. I like to incentivize her to get people on the live and to rebook because I know that's what in the end is going to get her the most free jewelry. So do you see how our customer perks and our hostess perks work hand in hand? Because women, they come, they love the sale, they shop the sale, and they think, I mean, what do we know about women? I mean, we know a lot about women, but we know that 1, we all love a good deal. And 2, we love to tell our friends when we find a good deal. I mean, I could go to Sam's and find, I've done this before. I found like a cute moto jacket at Sam's for like $19. And I went live from Sam's. I'm like, girls, look at this moto jacket. If you were to get this at Maurice's, it'd be like $80. And at Sam's, they've got it for $19 right now. I'll call my sisters and tell them when I find bananas for 20 cents a pound. I mean, we love to tell people when we find a good deal. And so that's why women love to book with us, because they either want the free jewelry or they just want to share something fun with their friends where they know their friends are going to get a good deal. And when you take a hostess who's trying to get 10 orders and women who are loving the buy 2, get 4 at half price sale, 10 orders with that kind of a deal is $1,000 party. And you're the one making commission off of that. So I love it. So let's talk about our stylists, because that's the third person that Park Lane spoils. When you're a stylist, you have access to the best fundraiser program ever. If you love to give back, you can do fundraisers for any nonprofit, any 501c3 organization, and Park Lane will partner with you and they will donate 50% of the sales back to that organization, straight up 50%. Now, there's no hostess perks, there's no customer sales, but everything's full price. But when I do these fundraisers, I feature the stuff that's like $80 and below. And when you're done, Park Lane just writes them a check for half of the sales. And then out of the other half, they still pay you your commission. We also have 2 luxury travel trips you can earn every year. I've been in for 2 years. And since I've been in, I have earned a all expense paid trip for 2, airfare included, to Key West, Aruba, Kona, Hawaii, and Cabo San Lucas. And they're amazing trips. You get free jewelry when you're on these trips. They wine and dine you. I mean, it is amazing. On top of that, we have this club called Rich Rewards Club. It's not really a club. It's an award system. So every single month we can earn over $1,100 in free jewelry just by submitting shows or recruiting. So when you sell $1,000 in the first 2 weeks of the month, they'll give you $250 in free jewelry. If you sell 2,500 in the whole month, they'll give you the designer ensemble for free. That's going to drop the next month. When you sell 4,000 in a month, they'll give you 300 free. If you recruit 2 friends, they give you 300 free. If you recruit 2 more friends, they give you another 300 free. And then the next month it starts all over again. And you can miss level 1 and still get level 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's not like they're trying to find ways to disqualify you. They're not a quota-based company. They're an incentive-based company. And I love that. So let's talk about how you make money. Because I know like trips and free jewelry and, sales all sound wonderful, but we all want to know, how do we make money? So as a stylist, we all earn at least 30% commission, and we can work our way up to where we're earning 50% commission. And when you promote through the Park Lane marketing plan, you never go backwards. And Park Lane recognizes and respects leadership from other direct sales companies. So when my other company closed, I had been a leader in that company for years. Park Lane recognized that and they brought me over as a leader. It's like if you were a CEO at a bank and you switched banks, they're not going to bring you in as a teller. They're going to bring you in as an executive. So that's what Park Lane does. So if you've been a leader in another company, or maybe you currently are, Park Lane has no rules against being in multiple companies at once, and you can interview and possibly get accepted for a direct appoint position. You're not promising to bring over a team with you. They're just recognizing and respecting your leadership experience, and they will bring you over at that level. So I came over already earning 45 to 50% commission every time I do a show, and you never go backwards. So you never lose your title, even if your team gets out. You never lose your commission level, even if your team gets out. And we have no quotas in Premier. The only time, or Premier, I said Premier. That was my other company that I was with for 18 years. So with Park Lane, we have no quotas. So you can get in, you have your website for an entire year. You can do 1 show a week, 1 show a month, 1 show a year. I wouldn't recommend that, but it's your website to do with however you want. The only time we have anything like a quota is if you do choose to build a team, you do have to remain active to get paid from your team. So that's the only time there's any kind of a quota. So let's talk about our kits. I love our kit system because they're so affordable. So my former company, it cost me $1,200 20 years ago when I started a business. I was young and broke, and I can't even believe that I started it, but it was $1,200 to get started back then. In Park Lane, our most affordable kit is the basic kit. It is only $99, and you get to pick out $500 worth of jewelry, and you have your website for an entire year. If you're thinking, Carolyn, that's not enough jewelry for me, that's okay, because we have the business kit that's $229. With that, you get to pick out $1,000 worth of jewelry. And if you're thinking, Carolyn, that's still not enough jewelry for me, that's okay, because we have the boss kit, which is $439. And that you get to pick out $2,000 worth of jewelry. But no matter which kit you choose, you still make the same commission. You still have the same amazing website for an entire year. And your friend who invited you to this video or her leader will do a launch party for you where you will make all the free jewelry, all the income, all the future bookings. And it's just really incredible. So if money is what holds you back, I say get the $99 kit and get started and start earning free jewelry, because we can earn so much free jewelry. You can build your kit as you go. But if you have plenty of money and you can afford $229, the business kit is our most popular one because you get to pick out $1,000 worth of jewelry, and that's just fun. So I'm going to put over in the chat, we always have a little survey for you to fill out just to prove that you are here. And this is how you go into the drawing for the free necklace. And we always have a code word. So on top of all the perks I just told you about, tonight is the last night. It's the end of November. We had a special this month and they extended it 1 more week. And tonight is the final night of that special, where when you sign up with any kit level, you get to choose an impression bracelet for free. So even if you get the $99 kit level, you'll get to pick out $500 worth of jewelry and a $182 impression bracelet in your choice of color. So I would recommend that you talk to your stylist, whoever invited you, talk to her tonight, ask her any questions you have, voice your concerns. And if it's not for you, that's totally okay. Maybe you know somebody who this would be great for. I am the product of a referral. My leader from my former company, she was planning to retire. She said, Carolyn, I'm not going to do it. I don't need any more money. Wouldn't that be nice to say? That's what she said to me. I don't need any more money, but you should talk to Jennifer over at Park Lane because what they're offering you girls is amazing. And I was like, I'm going to go sell houses. But I'm so glad I listened to her and I checked it out. So even if this isn't for you, maybe you know somebody that would be great at this and you can pass on your stylist's name to her or pass on her information to your stylist, either way. But I recommend that you definitely fill out that little Google Doc that I just posted in the chat. I will, if you are the guest of someone and you can't see the chat or whatever, just message her and say, hey, where's the Google Doc so I get in the drawing? And we always have a secret word so that we know you are actually here. And let's see, our secret word tonight will be December. Because can you guys believe tomorrow's December? I mean, seriously, it goes so fast. Who needs cash for Christmas? Yeah, you could pay cash for Christmas because you're making money from your jewelry business. So December is the key word. Fill out the little Google Doc. Anyone who's watching the replay, you have till midnight tomorrow to watch this and fill out that same Google Doc. Make sure you get it from your stylist and you will still go in the drawing for the free necklace. And I'm going to end the recording and see if anybody here live has any questions to ask me. So if you're watching the replay, bye.